Okay, so the first question is asking, as you traverse through the state space for the game, you may arrive at the same position board with different sequence of moves. How does your code avoid recomputing the score for the same board position more than once? Highlight and explain the part of your code that does this. So, so this part and from 100 in line. This part is basically this part of the code is setting an array of all possible moves which can be played by the player. Then from the array of all possible moves, um, this part of the code is checking all the scores for all possible moves left for both players. So it will never recompute the score for a particular move during a move. But when other move is played, then it will recompute all possible moves according to the board position. And second question is asking the value of a board position depends on what moves can be made from the board position. However, of all the possible next moves, the perfect AI would try to make the move that will lead a win for the AI player if it is the perfect AI player's turn, while the opponent would presumably try to select the move that would lead to a loss for the AI player if it is the opponent's turn. When you search the set of all possible fusions, how do you take this into account? Tell that your opponent will choose the best move possible for from their perspective. So, so from here to like right up from here, from 972, 172, 178, 170, actually till here, the AI player is checking for any possible move from which opponent can win and is selecting the position so that the opponent cannot win the game. Then so the opponent can't win the game. Then in line from and this part of the code here, if there is no move from which an opponent can win or the AI player can win, and the center is empty, then the AI player would play move on center because it's a critical point which can lead to the win of for the opponent. Um, and then this part of the code is basically the AI player the AI player is basically selecting the best move based on the score. Thank you.